It was a quiet street in a quiet American town. The kind of place where people didn't lock their doors because nothing bad had ever happened there. No sirens, no yellow tape, no reason to be afraid. Until one night in October 2006, when a single phone call shattered that illusion forever. A woman was missing. Her car was still parked outside her house. Her purse was on the kitchen counter, and the front door was unlocked. What investigators would discover next would haunt this town for nearly 2 decades. This is the true story of Emily Carter and the house that never locked. Ridgewood, Oregon, population just under 9,000. A town surrounded by forests, small diners, and long empty highways. People knew each other by name. Kids rode bicycles until sunset. Crime statistics were so low that the local police station sometimes went days without a single call. Emily Carter moved here because of that peace. At 29 years old, she worked as a medical billing assistant at a nearby clinic. She lived alone in a small blue house at the edge of Maple Street. Friends later described her as quiet, kind, and predictable. And in true Ridgewood fashion, Emily never locked her door. October 14th, 2006 started like any other Saturday. Emily woke up early, went for coffee at a local cafe, and chatted briefly with the barista. Security footage would later confirm she left the cafe at exactly 9:42 a.m. At noon, she called her sister. They talked about Thanksgiving plans. At 4:18 p.m., Emily sent her final text message to a friend. "Long day, going to stay in tonight." She never responded again. That night, her car remained in the driveway. Lights were on inside the house, but Emily was gone. The next morning, a neighbor noticed something strange. Emily's dog was barking nonstop. That was unusual. The neighbor knocked. No answer. The door opened easily. Inside, everything looked normal. No broken furniture, no signs of a struggle, no blood, no chaos, just silence. Police were called at 9:11 a.m. By noon, Ridgewood had its first missing person case in over 30 years. Detectives searched the house inch by inch. Emily's phone was missing. Her wallet was still there. Her jacket hung neatly on a chair. There was only one detail that didn't fit. The back door was slightly open. No footprints, no fingerprints, no witnesses. Police initially believed she had left willingly, but her family knew better. Emily never disappeared without telling someone. As days turned into weeks, Ridgewood changed. People started locking their doors. Neighbors became suspects. Police interviewed the ex-boyfriend from 3 years ago, a co-worker who once had a disagreement with Emily, a delivery driver who frequented the street. Every lead went cold. After 6 months, the case stalled. Emily Carter officially became a cold case. In 2023, everything changed. A new detective reopened the file. Using modern data analysis, investigators re-examined phone pings from 2006. One number stood out: a prepaid phone, active only for 2 weeks, and last pinged near Emily's house. That number led to a man who had moved away shortly after Emily vanished. A man no one suspected. A man who lived 3 houses down. Confronted with evidence, the man finally spoke. He admitted to entering Emily's house through the unlocked door. What followed was a chain of decisions that could never be undone. Emily's remains were later found in a remote wooded area outside town. After 17 years, Emily Carter finally came home. Ridgewood is quiet again, but doors are locked now. Because sometimes, the most dangerous thing is believing that nothing bad can ever happen.